Okay, so we're gonna, for the A part, we're just gonna go ahead and find f prime of x. We would start by rewriting the square root using the power of 1/2. All right, and then we're gonna have to do the chain rule / power rule. All right, and then because the inside was being raised to 1/2 isn't just x, we will have to multiply by the derivative of the inside. All right, so I'll just go ahead and write that in the denominator. And then that derivative is going to be negative 2x. And then finally, our answer is going to be negative x over the square root of 25 minus x squared. Right, and that is going to be a 2-point question. So this is what the AP people give as far as scoring. So showing all that is going to give you 2 points. So if you got that, you can give yourself 2 points. All right, the B part is the tangent line. This is tangent to the graph at x equals -3. So again, we need 2 things: point of tangency, slope of tangency, or slope of the tangent. Point of tangency is going to come from the function. We go to the original function and we plug in -3 for x. There we go. So that's going to be a point of -3/4. Slope of tangency, we use the derivative. That's going to be a slope of 3/4. So then our final tangent line, we're going to have y minus 3 equals 3/4. It's x plus, whoa, just kidding, y minus 4 equals 3/4 times x plus 3. And you are just going to leave it like that. You're not going to multiply anything. That's it. Okay, so in this one, f prime of -3 is a point. So if you got this, you get a point, even if your point of tangency was wrong. And then you get a point for the answer. You get a point for that. All right, and then the last part, we have a piecewise function, and we want to know if this g piecewise function is continuous at x equals -3. So, and it does tell you to use the definition of continuity. So try to remember that for a function to be continuous at a point, the limit from each side of that point has to be equal. And it's -3. All right, now we have already put -3 into the f of x function, but I'm going to write it again just to make sure. Well, I already know that's 4. All right, and then to put it into the other piece, we're just going to put it in for the x. And we get 4, so that's good. Now, that's not the only part of continuity. That has to equal the value of g of -3. All right, so we make sure there is an or equal to bar for -3, and there is. So g of -3 is what we got when we put -3 into f, which is 4. All right, and then we would use the limit definition in our answer. So we would say, because the limit as x approaches 3 from the left of g of x equals the limit as x approaches 3 from the right of g of x, which also equals g of -3. And all of those things equal 4. g of x is continuous at x equals -3. So make sure you have all of those things. You can't just say g of x is continuous. It has to be at x equals -3. Now what the AP people give points to considers the one-sided limit. So just writing this right here, you get a point. And then your answer with explanation gets you a point.